Welcome back to Go on Shaw TV. I am back with Diane Walker, the CEO of the Children's Centre of Thunder Bay, and we want to talk about an issue that is very prevalent in our community, child and youth mental health. Now, that is an increasing problem in our community.
Well, it's interesting. Over the years, there's been some statistics that have talked about children and youth really struggling with mental health. And there used to be a sort of number that was thrown out, 1 in 5 or 20% of children will struggle with a mental health issue at any one time. Some of the current research, which is really interesting, is sort of saying that that number has gone up, and actually it's 1 in 4. And we really worry about that because kids that struggle with mental health issues, it really impacts their ability to be in relationship in their families. Parents struggle to help them. We see depression, anxiety, struggles in school functioning, struggles in personal relationships and friendships. It really has a way of derailing a child or youth's functioning and getting in the way of them being successful in their lives. So it's a real problem in our community.
And I know when you think about mental health issues, sometimes anxiety is not something that you would think. And a lot of kids have anxiety about any number of things.
Well, and I think our culture and our society is kind of more anxiety producing, particularly when you see so much on social media and you have so many pressures early on families to be producing things and performing well in school. And there's all kinds of factors that sort of get involved. And our work here is really to support children, youth, and families in mitigating those challenges, those mental health challenges, and treating those mental health challenges in a way that helps them be able to function mostly in childcare or school or as they move on to other things, post-secondary education or the workforce. So that's really a lot of the work we do here at the Children's Centre.
Now, you mentioned that the government is trying to kind of streamline everything so that everything is the same.
What's really neat, over the past couple of years, the Ontario government has invested some money in something called Moving on Mental Health. And what this is about is really investing in an organization in an area, and that organization takes leadership and responsibility in terms of helping create a system that works for kids and families, helping create a family-friendly system so that no matter where you're getting help, whether that's at the hospital or in the schools or at our center or any organization or the doctor's offices, we will create a system that helps move you through those different areas in a way that children and family don't have difficulty navigating. Because that's one of the main complaints you often hear is, where do I go to help? Where do I go for help? And how do I move through the system to continue to get that help? So that's a really neat initiative around mental health planning. And we're doing a lot of work with some really neat community partners, including Thunder Bay Regional, Canadian Mental Health Association, and other organizations that work with us collaboratively. So that's a neat way we're sort of moving in the system.
Well, Diane, thank you so much for telling us about all the great things that you do here at the Children's Centre, and thank you to all the staff here as well for giving us just a brief highlight about all the great things that you do for our community and how easy it is to access.
Can I say?
Sure.
Thank you to Shaw. We really appreciate the opportunity and you coming over and spending some time with us.
Thank you. We love doing it. So keep watching, everyone. That's it for our show. We'll see you next time on Go.
Hair and aesthetics for Go Thunder Bay is proudly provided by Miramare Salon and Spa.